Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video on my channel. This is one of my favorite games I've played in a long time. And not because the gameplay is great, although the gameplay is pretty good. Just sit back, relax, and listen to this music, and it is so calming. It is one of the nicest soundtracks I have ever listened to in a game. Bar maybe The Binding of Isaac, which is really good as well. Now, basically what FTL is, Fast and Light, this is a game where you, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get this right. You are the Federation. You're a group of the Federation, and you are running from the Rebels. I think that's right. It's like the opposite of Star Wars. The Rebels are the bad guys. Now, I had this game finished. I think I had every single ship, including this one, which is, as you can see, you unlock these ships different ways. There's like a mission to do, or in a which, like, to unlock the NG ship, you need to get to the 5th sector with any layout of this ship. So, all I have to do to get that is do this. Now, this ship, the alternate is to defeat the final boss, which is a pain in the butt. Every ship type, A and B, except for this one. Or you can get a really super powerful RNG awesomeness run where just everything works out for you. I got that on my very first run of this game, and I was so happy. But now I've restarted, I'm going to do something. And the first thing I'm going to, of course, do is name my crew members. There aren't many customization options, but it really doesn't matter because they're probably going to die anyway. So this will be Captain Crims. It just refers to Crims, but he is still the captain. Then we are going to have Lieutenant Irish. Thanks. He may not be a girl, but he has long hair, so he's not black, but he's got black hair. That one will have to do. Sorry, you're female, Alice. And we're not going to have Bruce Jarrick. We are going to have Colonel Sarazor. So, Colonel Sarazor is our weapons dude. Myself, I'm the pilot, because I am a very good pilot. And Lieutenant Irish will be running the engine room, keeping us up and running. And we're going to get more people as we go on this journey, or we are going to die immediately. Let's rename the ship. Oh, I know. I can't fit Shippy McShipface. This makes me kind of sad. Shippy McShip will do. Now, easy, normal, and hard. I have played on normal and hard, and it's... well, basically, easy is normal, normal is hard, and hard is nigh impossible. So I'm going to play on easy to start with, because it's a real big jump, let's put it that way. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You need supplies for your journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. but get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Tip: hidden choices. When you see a blue-colored choice in your event, it's a special option that has been made available by your current equipment. So, we have spawned in a nebula. It's paused. Okay, so in a nebula, your sensors are down, you can't see what happens. I have a laser and I have a missile launcher. As you said, we have data vital to the fleet. And this music is so lovely. This music can put me to sleep sometimes, but it gets this is pretty bad, let's be honest at the moment. It's very linear. Looks like it might be very hard to... I might have... means I gotta go like... Okay, this isn't good. This is already starting terribly, the way our map has spawned us. It's hard to see why, but this beacon is apparently a tourist destination. One of the ships at the station is offering a deal. So, this icon, this green icon, is fuel. The one up there is missiles, and this one is drone parts. Oh, I just got from the fuel, you need to use one every time you jump, and can get expensive along the way. Drone parts are used for hacking and for a drone system when you get one. We don't have either at the moment, so this is actually a really good deal on the first jump. Now it says we've got no drone parts, but it doesn't matter because we don't need any at the moment. So Captain Crims, Lieutenant Irish, and Cerazor will continue on their journey through this nebula. Now the good thing about nebulas is they actually they delay the rebel fleet if you're not in a nebula sector itself, because nebulas aren't normally in these little sections, so the rebels don't what's the word? They don't expect a nebula, so it slows them down. They have to search it more thoroughly. And this is our first thing. A pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it's attempting to avoid your ship, you assume that it's a smuggler trying to stay away from the beacons. Do I want to attack the pirate or ignore it? I am a just man, and piracy is not a good thing. Cerazor, fire up the lasers. Alright, so what their ship has is a laser shot, and that is a EMP, not an EMP, sorry, this is not good, this is already starting terribly. I should attack. I will fire my laser at the weaponry, and my missile at the shields. So let's disable their shields and their weapons. They are sitting ducks at the moment, which is why I'm then going to fire my burst laser at their helm. If they don't have a helm, they cannot dodge. They hail us. We realize our ship is no match for yours. If you let us go, we can make it worth your while. So they're offering to give us 5 fuel, 7 missiles, and 13 scrap. Scrap is used to buy things, repair your ship, etc, etc. And that's actually a really good offer. Like, 5 fuel, 7 missiles, that doubles our missiles. And we will not get that much fuel for blowing it up. And while pirates are evil, I'm also a very greedy man. I will take their offer. Let them live. Let's go! Alright. The captain of the ship claims he can provide services, as long as we have the scrap. So this is a mercenary. He can delay the rebels, which I don't think we'll need. We can hire him to scout the sector, which will show us any potential hazards, like asteroid fields, nebula storms, or like suns, or there's another one too, photon star, I think, which basically acts as an EMP and it really screws you. Or we can fight him, or we have no need of his services. I don't like mercenaries, but you have a missile. The missiles are no bueno. The mercenaries are worse than rebels. The only honourable cause is to engage them in battle. So, At first chance, we're going to fire our Artemis missile at the shields and our laser at the weapons, just like we did last time. And they have actually breached our hull. The ship is surprisingly well equipped. Please take this and let us live. That is actually not a great offer. So I will not accept surrender, but before we do anything, now we've got this hull breach in our ship, we need to send someone to go fix it, or else it'll slowly start letting the air out, and everyone will start to asphyxiate, which is not a nice way to go. So I'm going to send Lieutenant Irish, our engineer, to help fix it, and his job will be to fix it until such times as we get a robot to do the job for us. And he's actually being asphyxiated. We weren't quick enough. And this was a much better thing, like more scrap, more fuel, more missiles. It was a lot better. James is asphyxiating. We're going to have to get him out of there as soon as possible and send him to the med bay. Okay, get out of there. Stop dying, please. Now, what I'm going to do here is the med bay is currently not operational. That's because I have no power to it. So I'm going to buy an additional power bar and upgrade my sensors so I can power the med bay. Now the sensors, the piloting and the door system, which are this one, and this one, they don't actually need power. They're self-sustained. They can run off of their own energy, I guess, something like that. James, you'll go back to the engine room now. We're gonna get ready to jump. Oh, there was a store. If only I'd looked first. But we're gonna go here to this one. Strange vessel approaches. A digital message appears on the view screen. This is an automated merchant. We fuel this vessel with fuel and it will supply you with drones. Drones might be helpful later, and we've got a fair amount of fuel at the moment, so I'm perfectly content in taking this on. Oh, it's a distress beacon. Alright, someone might need help, or it could be a trap. As, you know, everyone's favourite animal icon, honestly. So we're gonna go to that. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. The satellite defense system has gone haywire and the repair crew can't approach it without being fired. They're looking for someone to fix or disable it. Will help. Consider your options. Well, we could simply fire on the defense system from a distance, says Sarazor, our weapons guy. And since no one else has any other options, we're gonna shoot it. You fire a few volleys from distance and it clears the defense system, which is no match for our weapons. However, the station does not seem happy with your solution. You salvage what you can and jump before there's trouble. They were not happy. Alright, we're just gonna need to skip this storm. Because the rebel fleet is catching up, as you can see. Oh. You recognize the ship as a well-known slave trade. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. Now I can buy a slave and free him to join the crew, and his name is Frederick. But I don't have enough money for that. So I'm going to attack the slavers, because slavers are some of the worst people in the entire galaxy. I'm going to fire... Now, if you remember, I upgraded my sensors. Now I can actually see the inside of their ship. So I can see that Nicola is their pilot. They only have 70 HP. Reinhardt is their weapon dude. And Bove is the shield guy. Now, as you can see, none of these guys are particularly human, but I'm not going to worry about explaining what they are until we get one ourselves. So, fire the missile into their shield, please. Oh, the medbay's down. Oh, they've sent in their weapons guy to help fix the shield. I could fire on them, they'll both take extreme amounts of damage, which wouldn't be a bad idea, although their weapons will still be fully operational. I think I'll do that. It nearly killed both. Ooh. We might get our shield back up. Ooh, we dodged it. That's good as well. Send our missile back in here. That'll kill me. We surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, we'll die anyway. Alright, we can get Malot. I'm gonna grab Malot. This is Malot. Malot is a space bug called a mantis. And what mantises are, they are disregarded for individual lives led by their evolution as a vicious warrior race. Now they do more damage in combat, and they are faster than most, but they're absolutely useless at repairing because they've got little scythe hands, like praying mantises. So they're pretty god-awful at repairing things. But if, say, an enemy decides to board us, they're probably going to have a bad time if Mallet shows up. Which is why I'm also going to send our engineer, Lieutenant Irish, to fix the medbay case. Now, if you'll look, he and myself have both leveled up 1 in piloting skill. That is because we dodged that 1 shot earlier. And Cerazor is leveling up in weapons. Every time he shoots, he will gain a little charge. Obviously, it takes a lot longer for that than it does for dodging. But now Mount will be running the shields, so he'll get our shields up quicker. And we're going to fly to the Nebula to slow down the rebels. Because they're probably going to catch up to us, actually. This is scary. But there's something in it. You see a number of derelict ships near this beacon, and after a short time you hear telltale sounds of a teleporter that shouts in the ship. You've been born. This is why we liberate Mallet. Oh, and they attacked it. That's not good. Everyone to the medbay. You to the door, sissy. Now what we're going to do is the only thing we can do. We are venting them. Unfortunately, they've damaged our shields. Which isn't the most... you go in there, please. Now it's asphyxiating. Now these guys have their medbay bonus. So we're going to close all the doors of the ship. That was really well done, because they couldn't do anything. Hopefully the oxygen's back, and it's back. Mallet, you can go in there and help. I'll go heal, and I'll go back to my post. Cerazor will go back to his. This was pretty well done. I could have gone a lot worse. We should have gone a lot worse. You go back to your engines, Mallet, you go back to the shields. Let's us jump again. You detect 2 ships, one chasing the other. Scanners show the pursuer is a pirate. Should we aid the civilians or stay out of it? Well, the only just thing to do is to aid these civilians, and perhaps they will give us something good. Now, these pirates have a drone. This is one of those things that use drone parts, and oh god, that's not good, there's a fire. Righto. Irish, this isn't good. We cannot dodge it. This is a very, very poor start. We are going to need to take out their weapon system and their drones ASAP. Alright. We need our... Okay. That's back up and running. Lieutenant Irish will repair the medbay. We are going to now attack the shields. And then send the Artemis into their weapons so that they cannot, I repeat, not send any more missiles at us. And then this laser, since they've got no one manning the helmet, they are sitting dust and they cannot revive. The pirate ship breaks apart. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. And from that, we got fuel, a drone part, 21 strap, and an augment. Now, you can equip 3 of these to your ship, and they range from stasis pods to like quicker charge for your shields and weapons, less oxygen damage. In this case, this will charge our FTL drive quicker. and this sector has become increasingly dangerous for our friends in the Federation. I think my crew can patch up some of your hull damages next. So, that was really nice of that guy. We're gonna go heal before we jump anywhere. And I think I'm going to level up shields. Now, what that's done is I can't power my second level of shields yet, but what I can do is if the shield takes damage, the shield won't go down straight away, so we'll still have it's like a buffer bar, basically. Close. Right, now before I go any further, nearby planets show signs of habitation, a great beauty. A rudimentary automated planetary defense system is looping its message into space. Warning, quarantine level 5 in effect under FHA Act 22, Article 11.2. Warning, quarantine level 5. Oh, that place is no bueno place, we don't want to go there. Alright, I think what we're going to do is go to this one, to this one, to this one, to this one, to this one. So I think we'll have enough time to do it. You detect an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. Let's attack it, it doesn't have any shields. Although it's got a beam. It has a beam. You're right, I gotta play this smart. So, what I'm going to do now is lower the shields. Now I'm going to power back the shields. This was a very poorly done plan. It did not work the way I intended. Best way to get rid of fire is to vent it out. I'm going to move you into the doors so it can't break through the doors at the moment. My plan there was to basically, my plan there was to take the shields down so they didn't get hit by the first laser. No, by the first shot. Then put the shields back up before the beam could attack my ship. I forgot to read that, but we got stuff, is basically what happened. Alright. Here. Oh, this is one of those hazards I was talking about. This is a sun. And this guy is terrifying. I'm very terrified of what could happen right about now. Oh god, the shields are down. No wait, no they're not, because I bought the buff. That is very handy. I'm going to send a missile at their drones and hope it hits. Which did. It shut down their drone. Now we're going to hopefully laser their shields. And preferably kill this thing and get out of here before this sun explodes and kills us all. Oh god, there's a flare. We're about to have a bad time. The fire has hit the weapon. All hands to the weapon room except for our pilot. We need that fire out before the weapon system goes down. The weapon system is going down and people are dying of fire. This is a great... Oh, let's jump. Let's leave. We jump into an unremarkable system. No life signs detected within scanning. Right, so we got some time to get Lieutenant Irish to go around and fix things. Lieutenant Irish, go and fix the shields. Now the reason I want to do this is so until I get an engineer character, I have someone who can repair quicker. Now in these areas like this, where there's no real rush, it's kind of just relaxing to command my crew and tell them what to do. Sarazor, I'll get you to head back to the weapons now. And Irish, go back to your engine. This is nice and relaxing. Alright, we're gonna go here. And then we're going to go to that shop. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate ship seems to have advanced hacking tools and tried to shut down your engines. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational when you move into attack. So, oh god, they have mind control. Before I go into that, you look down here on this little engines tab. there's a little blue bar. That means it's been ironed. So yeah, not good. It means we lose some dodge for this mission. For this fight. Our Artemis missile has not been powered. I do not know why this is the case, but I've just realized that if I don't use my Artemis missile and I just power up my second layer of shields, they can't damage us with the weapons they have. And all they've got to do is sit tightly and wait, basically. Unfortunately, Mallet has been taken over by these evil fiends. So I'm going to send Lieutenant Irish in there to deal with him by... Right, no, sending Lieutenant Irish in there to fix it. Oh god. Sensors. Let's take out the weapons now. Now let you start repairing that. Lieutenant Irish, get there. Mallet, move there. Hopefully this final burst laser will take them out, which it did. That's very nice. That could have gone a lot worse. With the pirate ship destroyed, your ship system is restored to full functionality. You salvage what you can from the debris. Right, I'm going to jump to the shop because I know there's nothing bad in the shop. I mean, they're all traders. There's only one other ship at this beacon, and it is showing heavy damage. You receive a message on the consoles. Greetings, traveler. We were crippled by a band of pirates and are now forced to sell our remaining valuable equipment to acquire the necessary supplies to get home. Oh. So they're even selling themselves. That's actually upsetting. Okay. First things first, let's look at the crew. We can hire Tak, a human. Nick Me, another mantis. Which would actually not be a terrible idea. I'm very tempted to go for that. Or we can go Monsvik. Now, Monsvik is an Engie. What Engies do is their repair speed is doubled, but they're absolutely useless in combat. Also, I think I'm going to sell this to get me up to 110. Actually, by Nakimi and Monsvik. And that will be all. I hope you guys get home now that I've bought them. That kind of sounds bad. Well, let's get Lieutenant Irish back to his engineer room. Nakimi, you are going to work the door system. Monsvik, you're going to work the shields now that Mallet no longer has a job. What? He doesn't have a job? Nope, his job is to kill things now. These two are hopefully going to be our boarding party if we can get a teleporter. Which is that would hell, like, in a nutshell. Really bad. Find a small space station that appears to abandoned. Okay, move in to examine the station. You dock with the station and to take a look inside. However, no sooner do you open the airlock than the pirates burst in. Meanwhile, multiple warning signals go off on the bridge. The pirates have activated a remote planetary defense system and it's locking onto your ship. That's lovely. Let's get you there, you into there first, and then now that you can run the doors. Actually, this is not going to go well at all. I'm going to vent this room. And vent this room. And send you two both into the medbay now. Oh, there's fixing. Oh god. This was not the plan. Right. New plan. You go here. You go to the medbay. And now it's time to do the venting of the entire ship. Except for this end. These guys are going to feel a lot of pain soon. Coming in. Oh god, this is not good. Can you guys see what has just happened? I have vented the ship entirely out of oxygen. And now the oxygen systems have gone down. And there's a hull breach. And we're all screwed. Okay. I think we're about to have a very bad time. Everyone is going to asphyxiate if I do not do something fast. Where is Lieutenant Irish? You're good at repairing. I need you to run. Munzvik, I also need you to run to help. Go. Actually, these guys are both gonna die. I'm so sorry. Unless I can do something. You guys get into that room except for the Mantis. No. You, Melot, stay. Kill him. You, run there. Come on. Come on, James. Don't die. No. Munzvik, please. Survive. We will go to the abandoned sector. The crew is somewhat still alive. We are a loss for 2 people. They will be missed. Sarazor will be back on the weapons. Balot will be back on the shields. And Nikimi, you just got hired as our new engineer. Rest in peace, James, and that other guy I can't even remember the name of. But this has been going on for too long now. So the voyage of Shippy McShip will continue in the next episode. And I hope everyone enjoyed this. I know I did. I know James probably won't. But before I end it, let's not save and quit. Let's go back to the main menu. Before I end this, I actually have a giveaway. I have a code for this game, and I don't know how I'm going to give it away. But I do have one. That's all you need to know at the moment. And what I think I'm going to do is I want someone to give me the most... Okay, so I want everyone to tell me what we did with the bodies of Irish and that other one who I can't remember the name of. What did we do with their bodies? And the most creative answer down in the comments will win the code and get themselves a free copy of Faster Than Light. I don't know, I'm not prepared for this, but I hope everyone enjoyed. This has been Crimps, and I'll see everyone in the next video. And yeah, hope you all enjoyed. I want to see those ideas.